What's going on, guys? It's Steve Letty from Pure Evil MMA from ProofMedia.com and MMA UK. Just chilling here in East Haven, Connecticut with Oscar. Gotta go mow the yard in a second. But before I went to do anything, kind of just laying in bed, thinking about Ultimate Fighter Season 25 finale that's going on next weekend, July 7th. We got a busy week here in America, especially on the East Coast here in New England. It's going to be a fun one, and with no fights this weekend, you know, I'm kind of real anxious to get this week through and over with. And I've been so excited because Justin Gaethje, I got to interview last summer around this time. What's going on, Cody Borak? Do you who won? I heard it was leaked. Do I know who won what? Oh, the Ultimate Fighter. Well, there were rumors that Hader Hassan, who I've interviewed before in the past, won, but obviously we found out last week that he didn't win it. So I was kind of relieved to find that out, because last season was ruined. People listening to Tim Elliott won, kind of put a whole bummer on it. But Dana's pretty smart. This happened years ago. I forgot what season it was. And somebody leaked out who won, and Dana kind of said something back to him, and it kind of confirmed that that was the winner. But they've been pretty smart about it lately. If you want to go on Reddit, I'm sure you can find who won. But in this one, I really think, well, you know, I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, so I'm not going to say nothing. But you know what? Justin Gaethje, World Series of Fighting, coming over to Michael Johnson, you know, top UFC contender. He's kind of been on the downcline, but then again, I mean, it's Michael Johnson. You know, he doesn't really take too many risks. He's a very technical fighter, and if you look at Justin Gaethje, his past couple of fights, I mean, any one of his fights, he's always taken risks. But out of the 17 wins he's got, I believe he's got like 14 knockouts. You know, I was just at World Series of Fighting New York City to watch his last fight, and he wasn't doing too well in that fight. He was eating every single shot just to trade one. And you can't do that. There's going to be some time soon where he's going to get knocked out. And I'm afraid of that happening. But there's one thing we know about Justin Gaethje. He's going to put on an exciting fight. He said give him 3 fights in the UFC. He's going to get 3 Fight of the Night bonuses. And I do not doubt that for 1 second. But Michael Johnson, man, I don't know why he really took this fight. You know, he has a lot to lose if he does lose against Justin Gaethje. Justin will jump right on top. And if we look at the Marlon Morales fight, who was another World Series of Fighting, do you play DraftKings? No, I do not play DraftKings, but I'm on UFC Pick'em and also Tapology. But if you want to play DraftKings, who plays DraftKings? I believe Flying Brian. Check out Flying Brian. His stuff. I believe he's doing DraftKings. If not, somebody in the Pure Evil Army will definitely tell you about one of our other MMA media guys that will do that. The whole DraftKings thing. Maybe James Lynch does it. I'm not sure. But looking into this fight, man, Marlon Morales going into the Asuncao fight, it's kind of the same thing. I actually thought that was a horrible idea for Asuncao. But Asuncao is actually a pretty tough dude, and he showed it there. I mean, Marlon had his hands full. It was an exciting fight. Marlon did have his times, but it was kind of expected that, at least to me. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that probably thought Marlon was going to win. Not me. I really thought Asuncao was going to take that one, and he did. In this one, man, Justin Gaethje, I do not see this going to a decision. One of these two guys are going to get finished. You know, in my heart, I really want Justin Gaethje to win. That would be awesome. Coming to the UFC, I mean, and I'm not saying that everybody at the World Series of Fighting isn't elite fighters, but coming over to the UFC is really, you're the elite of the elite. They're the champions of champions. And we do look back at Justin's record. He's beaten Nick Newell before, took the belt from him at World Series of Fighting. Melvin Gillard, I believe he's fought before in the past. Palumbo. And his past couple of fights have all been exciting. Michael Johnson, man, this is going to be a tough one. This is definitely going to be a tough one for him. I am leaning towards a finish, like I said. And this could change any second. But I really am sticking with Michael Johnson on this. But then again, you can't predict what Justin Gaethje is going to do in the fight. He's such an unpredictable fighter. He's such an athlete that he just adjusts. And you see that in a lot of champions. You see this happen in like Jarena Bars. First round, he kind of like feels it out. Justin Gaethje, he just goes in there and he just somehow finds a way to get it done. His last fight, though, if that went the distance, I really thought that he might have lost. But unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, his opponent had such a bad cut, they had to call the fight off. What do you guys think is going to happen in this fight, though? Let me know at Pure Evil MMA on Twitter. I'm Evil Eddie from Proof Media MMA UK. I got to go do the yard. Expect a real show, a real breakdown coming up in just a couple of days here on Pure Evil MMA. But I'm trying out my YouTube Live here for the first time, just chilling in the bedroom, like I said. Woo, a little 360 really quick for you guys. But I'm out, guys. Let me know what you guys think at Pure Evil MMA on Twitter. Behave yourselves. Later, bro.